One thing you can always control is how you let it affect you. Yes, I don't care what it is. I don't care who did it, what did it, how it happened. Oh well, it happened. You are in control of how you let it affect you. Am I wrong or am I right? I think I'm correct.
You are now watching Spiritually Approved with Richy.
Oh yeah.
Take your energy to big legs. Let's do it.
Change your perspective. You change your life. Literally, change your perspective. Change your life. That's how you do it. That's what you got to do to change your life. You need to change your perspective. Change the way you see things. Because once you change the way you see things, that will change the way you feel about things. And that will change the way things feel about you. Wouldn't that also change the way things affect you? While we have control over certain things in our life because we are the dictators, we are the directors of our movie. So therefore we have control over certain things, but there are certain things we can't control. That's life. But one thing you can always control is how you let it affect you. Yes, I don't care what it is. I don't care who did it, what did it, how it happened. Oh well, it happened. You are in control of how you let it affect you. Am I wrong or am I right? I think I'm correct. Perspective is everything. The way you see things are important because if you are only looking through certain lenses, then you will be caught into the illusions of this realm that are put into place to affect you in a negative way, to make you constantly worry about it, to make you constantly stress about it, to keep it on your mind. Is we should strive to change our perspective, because once we change our perspective, that will allow us to see through the illusions and we could gain a clear understanding of the true reality and how reality should be. Like, imagine changing the way you see things. You wouldn't be so bothered by it. If you constantly getting mad, getting sad, getting bothered, change your perspective. And simply by changing your perspective, you can learn to appreciate the wonders of life and recognize the miracles of being alive. You will begin to enjoy the present moment you are in. You will let go of all the created polarities. Our thoughts are the sole source of suffering. Suffering is fake, therefore it's an illusion. Instead, it's the thoughts that we attach to events or people that brings on the pain and suffering. So therefore, shouldn't we change our perspective? Because that will change our life, right? You will gain power over your ego and push it to the side. Not destroy it, but push it to the side, because you cannot destroy your ego. That's not possible. But you can push it to the side because it get in the way, right? So therefore, you what? Push it to the side. So once you change your perspective, your ego won't even be on your level to even bother you. You're gonna be more powerful than your ego, because your ego can indeed hinder personal growth and accountability. Then it can also lead to victim mentality. So many people around here are making themselves a victim of life, and life is not happening to you. Life is happening for you. Once again, life is not happening to you. Life is happening for you. You are not a victim of life circumstances. But guess what? Your ego will make you think that. You know, recognizing this pattern is an important step to changing your perspective, because by actively working on self-awareness and challenging your ego-driven thoughts and behavior, do you know how beneficial this shift is? This shift can empower you to step out of your comfort zone, overcome anxiety, depression. Change takes time and effort, but it's possible with dedication and self-reflection. Change your perspective on the aspects of life, people, and the world in general, and watch how much more you become numb to negativity. It won't even bother you. Like, seriously, man. If you don't change your perspective and see love out of everything, even when somebody hating on you, talking down on you, saying something negative, saying something bad, you still see love out of that. You still see the love. You see the love out of it, and you hear the love out of it. And simply is because you don't give a f. That's what you call changing your perspective. When you resonate at a high vibration, you vibrate love. You vibrate peace, joy, and even unconditional love. Your perception of everything aligns with this perspective. You will see the love out of it all. The Matrix wants you to feel bad about certain things when you hear about it, even when you see it. That's what the Matrix wants. It wants you to have a negative mindset, because a negative mindset will not allow personal growth. If you constantly feed into negative vibrations, negative people, negative thoughts, negative habits, negative matrix, whatever they put into place to affect you in a certain way, how can you change your perspective? How can you allow personal growth? Where would that come in at? So guess what? You can become conditioned and stuck in a low vibrational stage to where you only see things in a trapped way. And that's all because they view it in a certain way, and then they feel like they have to see it in a certain way. And if they notice what I said, they feel like they have to see it in a certain way. And then guess what? That's the only way they condition themselves and their brain to see it. When it comes to changing your perspective, it's more to it than changing the way you see things literally with your eyes. Because it takes brain work as well. Your brain will only allow you to see what's available in the 3D matrix. That's what you call the matrix brain. Guess what the real brain is? The real lens that's a part of your brain, actually, that's gonna allow you to change your perspective and change your life. The pineal gland, aka the third eye. Once that matrix brain shut down and you see past the 3D stuff and don't, not feeding into it, then your pineal gland will become more active. You will begin to analyze, be more attentive, aware. Things will change once you see past that matrix brain and see past the matrix and the 3D attachments. That's a real perspective change. Now that's how you change your life, by changing your perspective. Thanks human beings and non-human beings for watching this video. I'm out of here. I'll say.